Seager Wheeler Historic Farm is located 6 kilometers east of Rosthern. My name is Larry Epp. I volunteer here at Seager Wheeler Farm. Almost anything that's planted here in the last number of years is something that I've planted. So I look after the orchard and the grounds generally, and just as one of the many workers here that volunteer and help with the place. I got involved here at the farm because my uncle was at the time managing the place in 2014, 2015, and I had a certificate in horticulture from the U of S and was looking to do something to fill my time as a retired teacher. The orchard here needed a lot of renewing and care, and so I spent time here quite happily pruning out and cleaning up the orchard, and from then on I've become more and more involved to this point of doing a lot of looking after and managing the place. It's a bit of a story the way Mr. Wheeler came to be in Saskatchewan. He comes originally from the Isle of Wight in the south part of England. He quit school at age 11 and just kicked around until he was about 16 when he and his friends decided they should join the Navy. Unfortunately, Wheeler was told that he was an inch too short. So when he came home to talk to Mom said, well, what we could do is we could go to Canada. So they spent a year getting their fare together, and then in 1885 came by ship to Montreal, and from Montreal they took the train to Moose Jaw. Wheeler eventually moved to this spot in 1897, and he quickly started doing the kinds of things that would make him famous. He planted the shelter belts. He started selecting the better seed. He started doing things like experimenting what was the best way to plant the seeds. So in 1908, Wheeler becomes a member of the Seed Growers Association. It comes to the attention of L.H. Newman, who was the secretary of the Canada Experimental Farms. Newman gives Wheeler some basic lessons in seed science and how to develop good seed. Newman suggests that Wheeler should send his Marquis 10 sample to the seed fairs. He sends it to Regina, where he wins first prize, best wheat in Saskatchewan. He sends it to the fair in Calgary. He wins first prize as the best wheat in Canada. Newman then suggests that Wheeler really should send it to the seed fair in New York City. The Americans there had a prize for the best wheat in the United States, $1,000 in gold coins. Mr. Shaughnessy, who was the head of the Canadian Pacific Railroad, suggests that maybe the Americans should make that the best prize, or the prize for the best wheat in North America. The Americans declined, so the CPR said, we'll do it. We'll give you $1,000 in gold coins for the best wheat in North America. He is the wheat king. So he becomes the wheat king, suddenly famous, suddenly in demand, suddenly he can pay all his bills. He does this another 2 times at Chicago and Kansas City with the Marquis. He does it once with his own variety of wheat, Kitchener. He does it once more with another one of his own varieties, Red Bob's. So 5 times in those less than 10 years, his wheat is judged the best wheat in North America. The farm became a historic site sometime in the early 90s. The big initiative here was the local seed grower Larry Jansen, who was the big push for this. Larry has since passed on, but it was his initiative that he thought Wheeler should be recognized, and his role in prairie agriculture and prairie settlement should be something that is celebrated and remembered. We have some of Wheeler's original equipment. Just to the north of the house, we have his original seed drill. In the granary, there are some of his stationary engines that are still there, and all of the seed separating and cleaning equipment in that building are still left from Wheeler's time. We have all varieties of his barley and his oats and the different varieties of wheat. We have them growing in hedgerows in the farm and the orchard. In the orchard we have a number of different kinds of the Romance series of sour cherries. 2 different varieties. We will have 3 different varieties of Saskatoons growing here. Last count I had, we had 30 different varieties of apple, a number of the newer varieties of the Haskap. All except the apples are U-pick basis 1 for 1. If you're coming here to visit, you can do the self-guided tour, or you can have me kind of lead you through the tour. You can come here and just to sit and enjoy the peonies at this time of year. And other than that, there's just a lot of space for kids to run around. For me, it is meaningful. Aside from just being a retirement project and something that kind of fills the time that I would otherwise be just sitting in my backyard and wondering what to do, this is really a meaningful activity. I have loved being here. I love working with the plants. It's an excuse to do something that I really enjoy doing. It's been a joy to be here.
There's a story to tell in every community. What should we feature next on maxTV Local? Let us know at SaskTel.com/local.